Alright guys, good morning. Welcome to Stoak'd Studio. So today we are going to work on how to use clipping masks. So after yesterday's tutorial that I did by not saying anything and typing it just to see or do something new, just wanted to see what would happen. People prefer having a voiceover, which I can understand. So with that in mind, let's jump into it. So you're going to start with a new layer. Now clipping masks work in the fact that they clip to the image below. So the easiest way to explain it is by doing text. So try and find yourself text that you want to use. So let's just do this Super Mario one. Yeah. And then you would type something right here. So let's try that'll do. And what we're going to do here is make it really big, like so. And then what you do then is add a new layer on top. So usually when you color these things, you put the layer underneath. So you put this underneath this one. You would change this to a reference layer. And then anything that you do, it would refer to this here. There's a clipping mask works different. You paint on top, over the top of it, usually with texture brushes or something of that nature. So like we could do octagons, yeah. Put your brush pretty high. The idea is you're going to sweep over the top of it and then everything sucks into the knockout once you clip it. So, you know, my fascination with the old pink. So if I run my over the top like so, I've covered the whole layer. So you can see the whole layer if you change my background color quickly. Yeah, you can see around it. So if you were doing something else, this is on a separate layer. So what you need to do is to suck it or clip into this particular one. So all you do is you tap, move down the clipping mask, and then everything goes into this layer here. So basically it's sucked into that. Now you can get out of it by just clicking it. It's like the same when I use a reference layer, come out the reference layer and go back in. So that's how you clip on top of that one. Now remember, so now maybe I want to change the out to a different texture. As long as you are going in order, then it will clip to that one. So if I add another layer, it's going to clip to the next one down. If I do it obviously on top of another layer, it will clip to the bubbles. Okay, so this will work right now because I'm doing it in order. So if I choose another brush, let's change this to concrete block, see what that comes out like that, and press clip. It clips on top and you can still see the bubbles. Yeah, so it still gives you that effect. And now, depending on what I want to do, I can actually do whatever I want because I've already painted into it. So now I could change this and do different colors, add on top, maybe do a green, real luminous green, like so, and then clip. And that's as simple as that, basically. So clipping to the mask is, as long as you have the layer below it, it will keep clipping to that particular layer. Hopefully this was helpful and you're all good. But I think I'm going to get a question about not clipping. So what I mean by this, here we go. If this isn't a clipped layer, like so, but the one above it is going to be clipped. Yeah, so now it's clipped into this one instead of this one, because this one is now the master of this clipped layer. Yeah, so if I delete these, you can see the green has gone into the pink. Yeah. Oh, sorry, wrong. That one. So if I draw now, I'll only draw in the pink layer. Yeah. So you got to make sure whatever you're clipping to, one has to be the master. So this needs to be a clipping mask as well. You can't skip. So they all have to go into each other, into the layer that you want. Hopefully it's helpful. Like I said, process quite simple. All you need to do is choose something you want something to clip to. So usually a good thing to do is some kind of text. Go to your layers, add a layer. And because I know this is already clipped, because it gives you a little arrow, I don't have to worry about it. So as soon as you get that little arrow, you can acknowledge that it's a clipped one. Choose your brush, whatever it might be. And then go nuts. And that is how to use the clipping mask. Hopefully it was helpful. Thank you for your comments on the other tutorial I did. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you very much.